Hello, my name is Rūta Šipalytė. I'm artist from Lithuania. Lithuania is located in Northern Europe. Lithuania is on the Baltic seashore and it belongs to Baltic states: Latvia, Lithuania and Estonia. And today I will tell you about my two biggest experiences which are connected with industry. My first experience in an industrial environment was in 2010 in China. I was invited to do artworks for permanent exhibition of the Eastern Europe Ceramics Museum in Fuping. Yes, then Lithuania belonged to Eastern Europe, but now it's changed and Lithuania is a country in North Europe. So when I arrived to Fuping, I was impressed of huge factories which make production from clay, stoneware and other ceramic materials. Big amounts of bricks, stacks, outside, everywhere made a very big impression for me. I could see not only bricks but rainwater pipes, roof tiles, some ceramic decorations for the houses, again stacks of bricks, different other production made out of clay, as well piles of shards. All that made a big impression on me and affected my artwork. As I mentioned earlier, I came to Fuping to make artwork for the permanent exposition in Eastern European Ceramic Museum. I was working there day and night using local materials, and even I could use some there-made production which was still raw. I could reshape it to transform it and to make into my artwork. That's what I started in Fuping. I still continue in my creations today. My last show I called Cities Traveling Homes, and the idea which came from then is still in my artwork. And those artworks are a manifestation of my reflection on home, culture and country as a Lithuanian citizen in a globalizing world. With ever-shortening distances, our places of living constantly change. Traveling homes are those inner homes that I carry in my heart while traveling in foreign countries, working at international art centers, or simply strolling around an airport or driving on a major highway. When I come to a new geography and a new society and culture, it is important for me to stay close to the home of my heart, to maintain my cultural identity and to enrich my life with new experiences, though without losing my roots and authenticity. So in this artwork which I made in Fuping, I used the pattern of Rūta flower, which is very important in Lithuanian folk culture. As well, my name is Rūta. I used local Chinese glaze, which allowed me to make a precise drawing on a little cube, which for me is actually a house, a space to stay. When I did this composition, I felt something is missing. So I thought about what is important flower in Chinese culture, and I remember chrysanthemum. So I made some drawings on another piece of my artwork with this flower, chrysanthemum. Then I called it something very precious because these are symbols from our culture, from our roots, from our ancestors. So my artwork, something very precious, now remains in Eastern European Ceramic Museum in Fuping. You can see some images of the exposition and my artwork there, as well as some details of the composition. As I mentioned earlier, I'm still working on this theme. Last March, I had my solo show in Vilnius in the gallery Artaxis. My project I called Cities Traveling Homes. Some parts of that project are now in Denmark in Bornholm Art Museum. in the exhibition European Ceramic Context 2018. So if you are there, you're very welcome to see my artwork. As well, if you are in Lithuania, you are welcome to see my exhibition in the town of Utena and its Museum of Regional Studies. Here are some images from that show. My other experience in an industrial environment was in 2014. I went to neighbor country Poland and take part in a symposium in Bolesławiec. Bolesławiec is a nice small town in the west-south of Poland. It has a very beautiful tradition of cobalt blue and white ceramics. As well, you can see ceramics production everywhere. In the shops, in the streets, even garbage bins, or cars are decorated in the same white and blue pattern, dotty one. And of course, that made a big impression on me. I was lucky to create and do my artworks in some manufacturer in Bolesławiec. It's not a big one, but a nice one. As well, all decorated in blue and white dotty pattern. It's very nice and very crowded. When you get in, you see again stacks of production, stacks of molds, stacks of plates, cups. And that, of course, made a big impression on me. Immersed in the area's historic tradition and the distinctive environment of the ceramic factory, I was inspired by the scale of production, the endless stacks of vessels that surrounded me. I reinterpreted these vessels, production designed by past masters and produced over time from a contemporary perspective. My artworks created in Bolesławiec are a link between the industrial and the handmade, the old and the new, between several generations of ceramic artists, person to person. With one artwork, which I called Match 2, I was lucky to get a honorable mention in the competition in South Korea. And now the artwork remains in Korea Ceramic Foundation in Toiseum. Thank you.